Hello, welcome to my first video. In this video, I want to introduce you to two of my very special Jan Mclean dolls. They're very collectible special porcelain dolls from Jan Mclean, and she's a doll artist from New Zealand. And these two dolls are Molly Brown. If you're unsure of who Molly Brown was, she was one of the survivors of the Titanic. And this rags to riches heroine began her journey in a tiny one-bedroom cabin. These dolls are based on her. So she was born Margaret Tobin, and she eventually made her way to the sort of booming mining town of Leadville, Colorado, and that's where she met James Brown. I'm not talking the singer James Brown. And the two were soon married, and she would soon become a cornerstone of high society and style in Denver. It was in April of 1912, aboard this fateful voyage of the Titanic, that the legend of the unsinkable Mrs. Brown was born. So you may have seen a movie based on Molly Brown. I believe there's been a couple over the years, but these dolls are exquisite. I'll get some nice close-ups for you. Just look at the artwork. The eyes are so beautiful. And many passengers owed their lives to Mrs. Brown's unselfish determination and never say die philosophy. So you can sort of see, I guess, how well respected she was to even have movies made of her and dolls. And I'm sure there have been many dolls over the years. I haven't really researched the history of Molly Brown dolls, but these are just so gorgeous. Personally, Jan Mclean is one of my all-time favourite doll artists. I'm really kind of upset she doesn't make dolls anymore. Look at the little cameo. It's just the craftsmanship. It's just so gorgeous. I'll just move this newspaper, and they even came with little suitcases, which are adorable. But you can sort of see the length of the train on the dress and the beadwork. Just, you can imagine how long that would have taken. Just so special. And I love on Jan Mclean dolls just how dainty and fine the hands and fingers are. In a moment I'll turn them around so you can sort of get a bit of an idea of the hairstyles from the back view. And just quickly, this is another very special doll here. And if you haven't seen this doll before, this one was put out by Franklin Mint. And I must have bought this one about maybe 20 years ago. Probably says on the tag what year she came out. But once again, like, look at the beadwork on the dress. It's amazing. So she was collectible as well, and she came with a certificate. Unfortunately, I don't have the certificates for these two girls, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but I'm really happy to have the dolls. So I'll just turn Kate Winslet around so you can see her hair as well. It's the gorgeous sort of Edwardian, typical Edwardian hairstyle, and she even has the little what would you call that? I suppose like a hairpin, just like in the movie, the Titanic movie. Look at that, it's just so cute. Dainty little earrings. She looks so much like Kate Winslet as well, I think. They did a really good job on this doll. She is so beautiful. And on the bottom it says Rose, the official Titanic vinyl portrait doll. If we turn her around, I'll show you the back view of the dress. So once again, she's got quite a long train. She's a gorgeous fashion doll. She's quite a bit bigger than a Barbie, I suppose. I'll just turn the others around as well so you can get a back view of those dolls too. So this is just a top view, and looking at the hat, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit dusty. Gee, they've been on the shelf for quite a bit of time. But look at the bows. The gorgeous little bows, and once again she's got that typical Edwardian hairstyle with the gorgeous flowers. You can get a back view of the outfits as well. So these are two of my Jan Mclean dolls in my collection. I have around maybe 8 of the large porcelains, and I've got a heap of the vinyl fashion lollipop girls, which I will do another video to show you those ones as well, in case you haven't seen them before. Sometimes if you're lucky you can track them down on, I guess, eBay, depending where you live. We've got something called Gumtree here, which you can sometimes track them down on. How pretty is she even with the hat off? So pretty. Look at the little curls. I'd be curious to take the hair out actually and see what it looks like down, but I'm not going to. I like to leave them original. So I grew up with, I guess, the history of the Titanic, because I used to watch a lot of Titanic documentaries from a very young age. My dad was very much into it. And he's the one that bought me these 2 pieces of jewellery when they had some of the artefacts come out to Australia. Gee, this is going back to maybe the mid-90s. And these are replicas of, oh, you can see the date there, 1998. There we go. So these were replicas that were found, I believe, on the bottom of the ocean. And what they did was they remade them. And these are exact replicas, so they're extremely special. So this is a total replica of something that would have been found on the bottom of the ocean. They came in these boxes with their little tag. So special. And this ring is just gorgeous. Put them close together so you can see them. How special are they? Aren't they beautiful? It's certainly something that should never be forgotten. Here's a replica of an old newspaper as well. Excuse the shine, it's in plastic just to keep it in good condition. So if anyone out there is also into the Titanic, a history of ships, or Molly Brown, I believe that I think you would appreciate these dolls. So thank you for watching, and I might just happen to do another one perhaps on some more Jan Mclean dolls, maybe the Lollipop Girls. I'll show you a little bit about them next time.